So I have here my Groove Gear gig blade, which I flew with for the first time a couple weeks ago and had success. So I thought I'd share this with you on why I think this is potentially one of the best gig bags for flying. So let's check it out. I believe this is one of the best guitar gig bags for flying because it has some super padding, which I'll show you in a second. It's really thick and sturdy, and it's a slim bag too. It's relatively slim, you know, you can see there it's not much thicker than the guitar. Obviously you can put it on your back with these straps, which is always handy, and yeah, it's just not bulky. You're more likely to get onto the cabin with your guitar if your gig bag is slim. So that's kind of one dominant reason why I invested in this gig bag over others, because other gig bags have like bulky bits on the front where you can put things in, which is great if you have a lot of gear, maybe some folders, but I don't, you know, there's just a little pocket in the front here for my MacBook. That's all I need. Even this thing at the top actually is a bit too bulky for my liking, but you know, it's just part of the bag features, so obviously I didn't get rid of it. So if I open it up, so you can see here with my guitar in the bag, there's some really decent padding around the outside, some nice sort of extra padding down the bottom, and especially the most important bit around the neck. I would still recommend, if you think with any gig bag that if it's going to be thrown in the hold, you reinforce the back of the neck with some towels or some clothes and stuff. But fortunately I was allowed to take this into the cabin. The bag is relatively lightweight as well. I know that most airlines have a 7 kg allowance for any sort of hand luggage, and this actually, my guitar is quite a heavy guitar, so it just made it under the 7 kg, but I don't think airlines are that strict about the weight of hand luggage, but don't quote me on that. I do believe that if this gig bag was thrown in the hold, it would be safe because of the padding. You got some sort of extra protection on the outside of the bag at the bottom and on the side somewhere on the top. And I guess even though I don't use this, it is extra padding, if you like, between the neck, which maybe works in your favor. It is quite an expensive bag, but I would rather spend more on a bag that I know is going to be good for airlines rather than sort of spend money on a cheaper bag and potentially damage my guitar, which obviously in the long run is going to cost more anyway.